boys. Shout to all my lost boys. We rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys. We rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys. We rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys. When you're ready, bass. Shout to all my lost boys, we rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys.
Okay, enough music. Hello everyone, this video you will know about the talents, corruption, beasts, essences and Azerite to choose for Beastmastery hunters and DPS rotation. But first let's speak about the talents. At first tiers you would like to have Animal Companion, not a Killer Instinct how it was before. At second tier, one of the pack, but at start of addon, first patches was good to have R.i.o, but currently we have enough energy and cleave. At first tier I'm using natural mending, but it's not very cool, cause in most of keys good to have camouflage, especially for high mythic plus keys for MDI things. I also recommend you to see finals. There was a lot of skips via camouflage, but cause I'm lazy and I just want to heal myself every time when I want to, I'm using natural mending and invis potions for skips. At level 60, popular tier now, Thrill of the Hunt, but previously people was using a Murder of Crows and they are still usable for solo target fights, but for Mythic Plus, Thrill of the Hunt better, and less buttons to press of course. To be honest, I changed from Crows to Thrill before it became mainstream. I just started thinking, it gives crit, which is nice, and I'm tired pressing a lot of buttons on AOE, so I'll just take it. Next year, post haste is not the right talent to choose, but I'm not pushing very high keys and it's not bolstering or necrotic, so I'll just take post haste for my comfort. But in 90% of cases, you should pick binding shot. Pre-last year, you should pick Stomp. Is the only choice. Never use barrage, just never, at least until Shadowlands. And the last tier for Mythic Plus, your choice will be Aspect of the Beast. For solo target, Kill a Cobra gives more impact, and also because of this corruption on Whispering Eldritch Bow. And when you're using Aspect of the Beast, your Cobra shot decrease cooldown of kill command, and this corruption can proc too. And there will be no effect, but with Killer Cobra you will reduce cooldown of more important abilities like Bestial Wrath, Barber Shot or Aspect of the Wild. You can get this bow in Annihilator raid from boss Prophet Skitra. Wearing Heroic Bow is good, but it's not that hard to get the Mythic Bow, it's only the third boss. So that is my talents. I will call it the lazy tree, but that is the right tree. That's my corruption rating. You can use more than my 35 total and can easily handle with illusion via trap, stun and turtle, but I don't want to spend attention to this, that's why I'm doing lower than 40. Most of corruption are about critical strike, but when you get 55 more crit chance, good to have some corruption on haste and one for mastery. That trinket are beasts for Beastmastery Hunter, but you can also get one from Siege of Boralus as replacement for Harlan's loaded dice. Essence that I'm using, and why vision not the blood of the enemy, answer is because I'm lazy and because I'm playing with Unholy Decay and there is no need for burst AoE from me, and I'm just playing with vision that gives me more solo target. But the right choice will be the blood of the enemy in most situations. So idea is to pull big pack, use your burst and then use the blood of the enemy and just pew pew it with multi-shot AoE rotation. I'll show it a bit later in rotation part of the video. In minor slots, good to have Breath of Dying with Conflict and Strife. Azerite that I'm using. In each of it you would like to have Primal Instinct and Dance of Death, except shoulders or chest. where you need to get rapid reload trait, where multi-shot hit twice if there are 3 or more enemies, and reducing cooldown of aspect by 1, actually 2, cause it hit twice, for each enemy it hits. So more enemies, more cooldown reduce for our main burst ability aspect of the wild. Some words about the choosing Azerite piece with rapid reload. I'm using 2 pieces from Raid and shoulders from Mythic Plus that gives me 3 Primal Instinct and 2 Dances of Death, which are good for using Vision in main slot. That's why I'm not losing so much DPS if compared to Blood of the Enemy, but if you would get 3 Dances and 2 Primal Instinct, using Vision main slot looks not that good. And I'm using that Azerite cause it's easy to get. 2 of these Azerite pieces, head and chest, drops in heroic rate from 2 last bosses, and they would be 475 item level that are close to mythic Azerite pieces from dungeons. Solo target rotation. You press bestial wrath 1 second before the combat, then barbed shot twice, aspect of the wild, barbed shot again, blood of the enemy, and then kill common cobra shot rotation. And then bestial wrath by cooldown. Try to combine bestial wrath with aspect of the wild and blood of the enemy, and remember that aspect of the wild give 1 charge of the barbed shot. Main thing is to maintain 3 stacks of frenzy on your pet, so just don't waste your barbed shots YOLO. Always try to leave 1 stack, and when the second stack at halfway to refresh, you can waste the saved last stack. But under Bloodlust and some strong haste procs like Trinkets from Shrine or Gift of Titans in Vision, you can spam them YOLO, but need to track these buffs. Keep in mind that you shouldn't drop the stacks. For example, Barbed Shot decrease cooldown of Bestial Wrath by 12 seconds, but sometimes you need to refresh Frenzy on your pets, and there is Bestial Wrath coming out from cooldown. In that situation you need to refresh stack first, only then use Bestial Wrath. Stacks are more important than 12 seconds cooldown decrease. AOE rotation. Use Bestial Wrath 1 second before the fight, Barbed Shot, multi-shot once to get the Beast Clave buff, Aspect of the Wild, Barbed Shot once again, multi-shot to refresh 4 second buff, Blood of the enemy, and then just spam multi-shot. Use kill command to their 3 or less targets. Bestial Wrath and Aspect of the Wild by cooldown. Probably you would be 100% of time under Aspect of the Wild buff, maintain Beast Cleave, and don't drop frenzy stacks, but this time you can YOLO in most situations, so it's hard to drop them. Don't forget to combine Blood on the enemy with your bursts. How to simulate your or any character, any class or spec, I show with the example of Demon Hunter in my previous video. I'll paste a hint in the message with link in comments, so you can rewind the video to Simulationcraft part. I'm also leaving these cuts from video, most likely they will be enough to understand how to do it. I'm not trolling the view, just don't see a reason to make this part for each class, cause simulation process is the same for most classes. Same for choosing Beast Trinket, Essences, Azerites and Corruption for most classes and specs. Beside the ones I mentioned earlier, it probably would help you fuser with your tunes. And thank you for watching. Next part will be a video cut from Key Run, but honestly they are more about DK's million DPS lol. So good luck and see ya. Take care.